so many old friends here tonight. All of us have come together to honor the memory of Mark Bradley.
It's bizarre, right?
And it's a sign of what a beautiful person Mark was, that so many of us have come together tonight. I have to say that this was originally my idea to do this over a year ago, and then I ended up needing neck surgery after I came up with the idea, so that I wasn't able to do much of the legwork in organizing the event. So I do want to thank Greg DeJesu and Michael Steinbrook for all their dedicated work in putting this event together. And I also want to send my continued love to Mark's mom and sister and to Kathy O. I've tried to, except for last year when I went through my neck surgery, I've tried to email Mark's mom on Mark's birthday every year since his passing to make sure that she knew that Mark's friends will never forget Mark. And it's very nice this year to have a chance to send my love to Mark's mom and his family in person. Mark Bradley was a dear friend who I admired tremendously, both as a beautiful person and as an artist, who I thought was easily one of the most talented and poetic American songwriters of his generation. As a poet, I know that Mark's lyrics definitely stand the test of time. His lyrics were filled with a timeless intelligence and perceptiveness, a deep well of knowledge about literature and history, honest and heartfelt love songs, a great sense of humor, and a strong desire to use his musical gifts and skills to help create a more socially just planet. Plus, Mark knew how to add in the kind of surprise phrasings that Emily Dickinson said made for great poems, that Emily D. said made the top of your head feel like it was popping off. Like all of the other performers here this evening, and all of Mark's friends gathered here tonight, I miss Mark terribly. And I'm very glad and honored to be able to participate in tonight's tribute to Mark on what would have and should have been Mark's 50th birthday. I'm going to read a poem for Mark that was published in my book, Unlocking the Exits, which is a slightly shortened version of the poem that was printed in the liner notes to Mark's CD Extraordinary, which was a poem that I wrote just a few hours after hearing the tragic and shocking news of Mark's passing. So I'm going to have one sip before I read the poem. For Mark Bradley, songwriter and chef. Walt Whitman is crying. One of his greatest and most grateful children has been taken far too early. Beyond nihilistic smoke screens and MTV's glare of celebrated self-destructiveness, a few visionary potentials commit their lives to figuring out this world to change it. In only 28 pre-heart arrhythmia years, Mark had learned to bake food and cook lyrics. But when this world refused to budge, his heart left to transform the next one. No. In the death of the young, metaphors are never so clear, and fluke tragedies are never made sensible. Sometimes poems are helpless. He should never have died, this youthful American bard to come. This beautiful songwriter who actually lived according to his song. Mark was Hub City's Phil Oakes with electrified vocals. He helped lay bricks along the trail to Baldwin's Fire Next Time, revived Sylvia Plath's most upbeat measures, and set Shakespeare's Sweet Bird song gently upon eternity's high-tension wires. Oh, Kathy, though there is nothing we can do, ask and we will do it. Death, prepare an angelic pillow for this soul who ought to be a stranger to you still. Mark the promise I made to Walt Whitman at his Camden grave. I make to you, my young friend, poet brother, artist extraordinaire, soul of righteousness. Down with the multinationals. Down with their A&R robots with rusted ears. We will make sure your song is heard.